Please welcome the next President of the United States, John Edwards.
And I have to tell you, it's even better to be back as a candidate for President of the United States of America. First, I want to thank all of you for coming, especially during the holiday season. I know you had other things you could be doing, and there are a lot of people packed into here. Boy, I can already feel the heat. But thank you all so much, all of you, way up there, all the way around. Thank you for coming. And I also want to welcome, it may not be obvious to those of us who are physically here, but we also have an online audience. We want to welcome them, welcome to participating in this town hall meeting with us. In fact, there'll be a few questions that will come from the online community. Let me say I'm going to talk for just a few minutes, and then I want to start taking your questions. Because I have figured out, I've been to Iowa a time or two. Caucus goers in Iowa have a few questions. So I want to make sure I get a chance to answer your questions. Most of you, I was about to say some of you, probably most of you already know that I announced earlier today in New Orleans that I was a candidate for president. And there was a reason. There was a reason for that that I announced in New Orleans, because New Orleans in so many ways represents what many of you heard me talk about in the last campaign, a message that I was very proud of at the time with the two Americas and the fact that we still have two Americas in this country, which has become increasingly true since the last campaign and since the last election. But there was a second, and in my mind, more important reason to be in New Orleans for the announcement. And that is not to just identify the problem of two Americas, but to talk about what all of us can do to change it. And, you see on these posters behind me, these signs, tomorrow begins today. That means something. What it means is that I don't want us to stand by and wait for the next election, to wait for whoever is elected the next president of the United States. We have some hopes in that regard. But I don't want us to wait. We want to begin taking responsibility and taking action now. We want to start doing things now to make this country better.
Hi, this is Mike Deck, and thank you for watching The Fourth President Show.